Ether. Ether and iron. Oh, well. Either way. I'm excited to check this one out. It looks good. So far, I haven't gotten too far into it because I didn't want to spoil myself. Demo available now. Click the link. All right. We're going to jump into a new game here. Story Balance Challenge. For those that want a mix of engaging story and challenging gameplay, ideal for players who want a balanced approach to combat exploration and resource management. All right. Balanced it is. Optional modifiers. These cannot be changed. Single save. Limits you to a single save throughout your campaign. You can save and quit, but cannot reload an earlier point, also known as no saves coming. And permadeath. 1 life, no second chances. If Gia dies, your campaign ends permanently. Your save file will be locked. Not for the faint of heart. Well, we're going to ignore those for the moment.
Every man, woman, and child remembers the day that Aether first captured their imagination, that gravity became nothing more than an inconvenience. Prepare yourselves, fair citizens of New York, to feel such wonder again. The Helicline Institute of Aethonics is announcing an early Aether Tech showcase ahead of the 1939 World Fair. So come one and come all, and be inspired. Gaze upon new skyward frontiers and see that there is no alternative to a future amongst the heavens.
Looks like it's time. There's no thriving in this city, not in the lowers. They call it that for a reason. Drowning in rain, lost in the shadow of the uppers. But with a job like today's, a girl can hope to finally catch her breath. Just a transport. No guns, no complications, no room for another screw-up. A second chance from a hard case like Mr. Blanc doesn't come around often. I just hope he's not setting me up. But something still isn't cooking right. Mr. Blanc doesn't give second chances to anyone. After that last job went south, he could have tossed me into the well and watched me get torn apart 6 ways to Sunday.
Now leaving the station.
Someday, I can leave the smuggling business behind. I won't have to worry about backroom deals, meddling tyrants, or pulling pennies from the smoke of a gun. Maybe I could even find a place in the uppers to thrive. Too bad I'm only welcome up here on business. For now. Someday, I'll have a whole place to myself up here. Something entirely mine. No thing and nobody holding me down. Just me and the open sky. Finally free.
Do you think we'll ever have flying cars in our lifetime?
I slip into one of the ritziest hideaways in the uppers, long after the rich and sauced have sauntered off to bed. The glass cage cleans up nice after hours, but no amount of soap will wash away the stink of high-class gin and imported cologne. My shoe gives the glass floor a wary tap as I scan the room. I ignore the booze hound glued to the table and turn to the stern-faced bartender.
Logistically, they don't make sense. Yeah, I have no idea. I certainly wouldn't want to be out and about with people the way they are. Okay, so we can interact with a few different things here. My car is called Chimera. Pockets. Crew members share a group inventory. This is your crew pockets. To adjust your inventory, you can click and drag items around to arrange them. Okay. Vehicles, pockets, scrap metal. Scrap metal items have useful information. Can be viewed by moving your cursor over them. Vehicles can each have an inventory. Items can be moved around in each inventory, or you can click and drag from one vehicle to another. Inventories can be sorted by quickly rearranging and filter sorted items using the Sort All button and the filter buttons above the inventory. Okay. I got 50 bucks. New currency key items. Okay. And in my car, I got nada. Weapons, repulsors, loot, engines, auxiliary, new all. Okay. Manage your crew. This is where you manage your crew. You can change which heroes join you on a mission and see all of your crew skills and abilities in one place. You can only change your crew while you are at the hole. You will gain new crew members as you progress. You can change which vehicles your crew members are driving. Select swap and choose from any of your unlocked vehicles. Change your vehicles to gain new abilities in combat and get more storage or access new parts of the city. Interesting. So this is me, huh? He is Brass, Daredevil, Enforcer, Grease Monkey, Hustle, Dodger, Phantom, Smooth Talker, Smarts, Brainiac, Gumshoe, Strategist. These might be like classes. Ram. Ram a target vehicle into the adjacent cell, damaging the hit vehicle and yourself. Projectile damage 2. AP 2. Gatling gun. Damages enemies' vehicles in small area. Has a 1 round cooldown. Direction back. I didn't realize there was vehicle combat. That's interesting. Glass birds in glass shoes. Take Mr. Blanc's job offer. Let him know if you've arrived. Speak to Mr. Blanc carefully. This place feels like a ghost is always hovering just behind the ear with words of ill omen. You need to get in, get out. This job as soon as possible. Okay. Can I take
As
the
good
bottle?
a mouthwash as any. Might come in handy later, too. Currency in my line of work isn't always green.
That's a yes.
The bartender gives me a look as I grab the long-necked top-shelf swill and take a drink.
Well, you didn't have to drink it, but okay. Top shelf liquor. Oh no, there it is. It's a key item. All right. Booze Hound.
The booze hound's a whistling faucet, and his drool-spattered watch is worth more than my whole outfit.
Can we take his watch?
The regulars flock here to take in the view over a bottle of something expensive and bubbly. Every now and then, a soul gets grounded. And this is the best seat in the house.
From what I've read in the sort of preview notes that I've been given, a lot of the voice acting is in place, but there might be some areas where it's missing.
The bartender's eyes follow my hands, making sure I don't get too familiar with a patron's belongings. I approach the counter. Morgan? I give a curt nod without response. Any other gift of familiarity would be wasted. Wilson out? A deep sullenness passes over the man.
Sullenness.
What can I do for you, Miss Rindaz?
Talent checks. Certain dialogue options contain talent checks. These checks add an element of chance to your decisions, influenced by your crew's talents and attributes. Each check has a difficulty rating and a minimum number that you will need to roll. When you perform a talent check, you roll 2 6-sided die. Your crew's talent and attribute bonuses are added to the dice roll. All of your bonuses are shown in the tooltip when highlighting the dialogue option. What can I do for you? Ask about business. Press about Wilson. Difficulty easy. You need to roll 5+. Okay. We've got no bonuses, but I think that's doable. Hell yeah. And we gain XP for that. Lovely.
Morgan's eyes are gray, his knuckles raw, and the scent of 2-day-old body odor breaks through his strong cologne. Wilson never misses a shift.
Never's a big word, Miss Randazzo. Especially in this line of work.
It's been a while. How's business, Morgan?
Business carries on as usual, Miss Randazzo. Mr. Blanc's morning is full, and in the evening, we host Holiday.
I know that name from the radio. Shame I'll have to miss hearing her live. The glass cage might tolerate my presence during after hours, but its patience runs dry whenever respectable clientele's on the floor.
Hopefully, critical failures are humorous, like another game that I love very much. So just let me disable that other timer. That should not be active. There we go. Fixed.
I got a meeting
Disco.
with Mr. Blanc. Let him know I'm here.
So soon. I'm surprised. And without your uncle.
His eyes meet mine, challenging me to say anything, to reach for my piece, to balk, maybe even cry. I slowly inhale. It's too early to let some high-nosed stiff get his kicks in, so I smile. I'm missing an Apollo Diamond picture to be here, Morgan. Help a girl out. The bartender frowns while he polishes a small
Voice
tumbler.
acting's very good. I like her voice.
He's expecting me. I don't intend to make him wait. Do you? That did the trick. He reaches his hand under the counter, slowly. A part of me waits for a fiery roar of buckshot to tear through the mahogany. Instead, I hear a click and muted bell.
He'll be with you shortly, Miss Randazzo. I assume you can show yourself out afterwards.
A familiar scent fills the air and blazy smoke drifts to the corner of my eye, drawing my attention to a darkened booth.
A darkened booth. Aha! Alright, we've got some Codex information. Codex is your in-game encyclopedia offering lore, character details, and insights into the world of Aether and Iron. Access it anytime from the top right of the screen. Entries are unlocked as you progress through the story, complete missions, and explore the city. Look for the highlighted new entries and delve deeper into the game's lore. So, we have information on Mr. Blanc. He's a man few know anything about, if he's a man at all. Not a string in the uppers that doesn't lead back to him. And I found myself tripped up too many times just walking around. I'd be better off when I can find work without having to crawl to him first. Alright, so he is very much an unknown. Okay. Missions. Speak to Mr. Blanc carefully. Alright. Examine the
My
back
eyes
door.
dart to the back door. If things go sideways, I'm a quick sprint from the exit.
Hero talents. Complete missions and encounters to earn XP and level up. When you level up, each of your heroes gain a talent point for you to spend. Each hero has access to different talents. Increase your talent proficiency to more likely succeed in dialogue talent checks and unlock new skills. Increasing talents can unlock new skills. These skills grant your heroes new abilities and bonuses when they are part of your crew. See all of your heroes' unlocked skills on the right. Leveling up. Level up to enhance your crew's talents and attributes to improve your bonuses. Each crew member has access to different talents. Access your talents by selecting the crew portraits in the top left. So we started with a level. We have 1 talent point. Smooth talker. So this looks like 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. Light weapons apply ether drained, -3 to targets. Wait, that's under smooth talker? Your charm and persuasive skills allow you to navigate social interactions with ease. You can negotiate, bargain, and talk your way out of or into almost anything. Improves your success with smooth talker checks and unlocks upgrades that let your light weapons inflict powerful debuffs. Interesting mix. Dodger, Phantom. What here would indicate social stuff? Would have thought that would have been it. Maybe not. These skills don't seem to indicate that at all. Smooth Talker. Add +1 bonus to Smooth Talker talent check and dice rolls while this hero is in the crew. Okay. 1 point spent.
The table's already set. A narrow beam of light splits the booth. On my side, a glass of my favorite whiskey. On the other, an ember held in the hands of a man more shadow than flesh.
Drink.
Strategist. Alright. 5+ again. Cut to the chase. We can appreciate the drink.
Excuse me, Mr. Blanc, but I'm here for business, not pleasure.
Bingo.
The ember leans closer. I sweat under its pointed gaze.
Very well. A shame, Randazzo.
He stubs out the pleasantries with his dying cigarette. Onto a new smoke.
A young woman from the Heights requests transport to the lowers. Nowhere in particular.
Crew level. You can increase your crew level by completing missions. Heat level. Your heat impacts your talent checks. High heat can make it more likely to get into combat or face more opponents in combat. Brass checks and hustle checks. Alright.
The Heights? What's some girl from upstairs want in the slums?
I don't care. She requested discretion.
Ask about the client.
She seem like the type to cause trouble? If she's getting into my car, I need to know what to expect.
She is young, naive, harmless. No threat to you.
Coaxing him into saying more, and this one has a smooth talker check, so we get a +1. We still need a 6 though.
You're the one who knows things, and that's all you know?
Oh!
You have what you need. Idle speculation is wasteful.
Mr. Blanc's got a face a statue would envy. He knows more, but he's keeping it to himself.
Probably about simplicity.
Sounds too easy.
For you, Randazzo, too easy is all you get. For now.
And if she brings in heat from the Heights? Where's Wilson? Morgan looks worse for wear out there. The yellow flame flashes on caught breath.
Mr. Wilson is no longer under my employ.
Shame. He owes me money. Know where I can find him? The booth darkens to a silent gloom. Even the embers quiet their dull murmurings as Mr. Blanc leans forward again.
You'd do best to forget Mr. Wilson. Him and those he associated with. Or you too will find yourself out of my employ.
I'd struck a nerve, one that ran deep. Too deep for me to feel comfortable going any further. Mr. Blanc is a monster in his own right. I don't want to know what ghosts haunt his closet.
Take the job.
I'll get it done in a few hours. And maybe next time we talk, the work will require more than my babysitting skills.
Your reputation is mud, Randazzo. This is charity. Do the job. You'll be paid. Half your usual.
That I don't know about. Demand a higher pay, Daredevil. 7+. Ask politely for a higher pay. We'll do that. Better roll.
half my usual? You called me up here to insult me?
That's not being polite.
You are not the same smuggler you were a year ago. I pay for who you are now.
It's a conversation I'd had several times already with too many clients. Conversations I'd lost. Turns out one bad day wipes out a lifetime of reliability. I had to try again. I'm every bit the same person I was. That's why you want me on this job. Why you need me. You can't risk your little Heights socialite giving you a bad name with the fat cats upstairs.
If she held any influence, she wouldn't be running away.
So she's running away, and he didn't dispute the first part. You could have called anyone, but you called me because I am the same person. No one else will protect her like I will. That you know. And that's worth a little respect. His cigarette extinguishes itself, obscuring what little of his face I could see in pure black. He did need this girl protected. Question was, from whom?
Your usual, then. And Randazzo, I expect your usual? You'll find her outside, being obvious. Good luck, Randazzo.
$30. The mission log displays your available missions, including details on their current objectives. From here, you can also review history of previously completed missions. Access at any time from the top right of the screen. Conversations, locations, and other points of interest required to progress a tracked mission are highlighted across the game world. Tracked or not, all available missions can be progressed. Use track mission to more easily follow the mission that you are currently pursuing. New objective, secure the obvious client. Make contact with the girl. Alright. Back to taxi platform. Let's see what the mission log says. Doesn't say where or how. Okay.
A string of yellow cabs idle at the curb. Their vultures squawking at a young woman standing on the sidewalk, barely 20. She's a bird of paradise, too colorful for the drab concrete jungle around her. Obvious was right. That's the one.
Oh, we found her already? Okay. Taxi, interact. Nellie.
One of the buzzards has her cornered. The girl's smile is a mask. She's being polite, but she doesn't realize how ugly this could get.
Convince the cabbies to leave. 7+. Scare the cabbies off. Enforcer. Buy them off. -1 top shelf liquor.
Excuse me, pal. This one isn't worth your time.
Jeez, those
Oh, yeah.
rolls.
How's that?
What is she, 16? Be surprised if she had enough cash for a soda, let alone the kinds of tips you jackals make.
Actually, I'm 22.
Are you putting me on? One look and you could tell this one's from the Heights. You got plenty of folder money, don't you, sweet cheeks?
This dumps a bucket of cold water on the conversation. The girl's warm demeanor ices over.
I'm going to go with my friend now. Goodbye!
Loose sparks off the aetherway fill the humming silence with a surplus of electricity. The cabbies close ranks, staring me down, daring me to make a move. The girl's eyes flit between us, unsure which direction the danger is coming from.
Oh wow, we're gonna get into a fight.
I'm just...
Careful, doll. I don't think it's safe with this bird over here.
I need a bigger monster to scare these scavengers away. I point behind me at the glass cage in a last-ditch effort that could come back to haunt me. You fellas know who owns this joint?
Mr.
Another cabbie elbows him in the ribs to shut him up. They know. Good. And you know not to mess with his business. I nod towards the girl, and the cabbies step away as if she were Lady Plague herself. I'll see you gentlemen later.
You can count on it.
Seething, the cabbies disperse.
That sure was scary. I didn't realize. Thank you, Miss Smuggler?
I give her a once-over, like a filament warming up inside a bulb. Her shaken nerves are slowly replaced with a beaming smile. My silence doesn't seem to deter her optimism.
So, you're my driver. I'm Nellie. Well, Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt, technically, but please, Nellie's fine.
Name's Gia. So, doctor, huh?
That's right. My degree's in theoretical aethonics. I did my dissertation on Cherenkov
Aethonics.
radiation's impact on aether particulate flux. Columbia, then NYU for postgrad. Such a gorgeous campus. Have you been?
Can't say I have.
It's pretty close to the Helicline Institute of Aethonics. Olympus Park is what most people call it. Where I work. Or worked, anyway.
She fidgets with her big, overstuffed briefcase. Something about it bothers me. This isn't your average rich socialite clutching her purse in a rough part of town. She's clinging to it like a life raft.
I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you make quite a striking impression.
The girl's eyes sparkle with curiosity. She's a bright little thing. Smart, switched on. And she's doing an admirable job of hiding how scared she really is. Her voice drops to a conspiratorial whisper.
Are you really a smuggler?
Make something up. Hard roll. 10 plus on 2d6. Go on then.
No, I'm a chauffeur. The girl's grin is like a sunrise. She claps her hands together excitedly.
Right! A chauffeur. I didn't know we'd be using a cover story. Ooh, how thrilling. What should I be? Maybe the heiress to a vast fortune? Textiles, perhaps? Or steel? Or maybe rubber? Can I be called Lady Vanderhooten? Or...
Look, we'll discuss this later.
Oh, yes, of course.
My car's this way. Come on. I get an itchy feeling, like we're being watched. This whole thing has me off kilter, like walking into a room without turning on the lights.
Back to Astoria Bay. Travel to the ferry station. Buy tickets to the lowers. Stow away on a ferry to the lowers. Ah, so we have choices.
Zio always liked cabbies. Said they were useful. This is where he and I disagreed. Bet these platforms don't see many folks from the lowers. It's really something. Someday, I'll wake up to this every morning.
So I don't have much of a choice here. Show highlights. Back to Astoria Bay.
I step into my ride. I twist the ignition, and we set off. I catch the girl scanning the interior, her eyes taking everything in. So, where am I dropping you off? The lowers is pretty big.
Oh, anywhere, really. I'm sure I'll find my way where I need to.
There's only sincerity in that voice. Mr. Blanc wasn't kidding. This really is a babysitting job.
Ooh, what's that button do?
Yeah, don't press that.
Ah, so it must be some type of modification. I bet it's a supercharger. They always have those in the comics. Oh, I know. It's an ejector seat. Wait, it's not for the passenger side, is it?
Would you need ejector seats in a flying car? You probably would.
She's not even really talking to me. Her motor mouth is just spinning out of control. I've got to learn what the hell's going on with this easy transport.
Ask about her plans. Ask about Mr. Blanc. Give the girl a quick once-over gumshoe. 7 plus. Ask about work. Brainiac. Hell yeah.
The faint smell of ash fills the car. A spent handkerchief hides in her palm. Small aether burns scar her fingertips. Not an ounce of luggage other than the case. Doc has something to hide. So where are you going, kid? Family? Friends?
Oh, no. I'm here all by myself.
Anywhere you planning on visiting? I'm not much of a tour guide.
That's my own business. Thank you.
You're running from someone. By the looks of it, you barely got away. So, what's some pampered lab rat doing on the run? You steal something in that case of yours? The girl shocked silent. Lies and half-truths run across her eyes, but none of them make the cut. I had her dead to rights. Don't worry, kid. You're not the first with a story like that.
That's not my story. Well, not all of it. I didn't steal anything, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
She looks out the window, quiet and still. Last thing I need is some Heights drama following me down here and ruining an easy payday. While we're talking, my eyes keep getting pulled to the rear view like it's a magnet. I can't shake the feeling we're not alone. I juke down a couple service paths and hop across an access junction. Sure enough, when we pop back onto street level, the same dark shape is lurking behind us.
Car combat!
Hang on to something, kid. This might get bumpy. I pop open the hidden compartment under the dash and point to it. The girl catches on almost instantly, and there's only a moment of hesitation before she shoves her briefcase inside.
Moving around the island, click on a location to view and set it as your destination. Click on it again or press space to travel there. You can also right-click to travel to a destination instantly. You may encounter unexpected events along your route. After an event, you will return to the map. You can continue your journey by pressing space or by clicking on the destination again. Or you can choose a new destination. Okay, so this is us here? Yeah. No, this is us here. Well, we don't have much of a choice at the moment. Okay. Surprise encounter!
Catch a glimpse of the man tailing us. He's got the easy posture and the liquid metal smile of a seasoned killer.
No! How did he find me?
Who?
Time you came home, darling.
Oh boy.
Nellie? Who is that?
Looks like you found a little tour guide, Eleanor.
Got no quarrel with you, smuggler. Pull over, and you can drive away clean.
Nah.
We can't, Gia. Please, we can't.
Don't worry, kid. Just keep your head down. This will be over soon.
Attacking. Enemy vehicles can be damaged by selecting a weapon and then the enemy vehicle to shoot. Each weapon can only be used once per turn. Hover over locations to preview your path. Click on a location to move there. Moving forward costs more than moving backwards. You can combine attacks and movement by selecting an ability and then choosing a location to use it. Combat is dynamic. Look out for obstacles and lane changes that could damage or even destroy your vehicle or use them to your advantage against your enemies. Survive the ambush, eliminate the pursuer. Civilian. Oh! Okay. Ram. We don't want to do that. Gatling gun. Damages enemy vehicles in a small area. Has a 1 round cooldown. Direction back. Range medium. AoE small. Projectile damage 5. Shotgun. Single enemy vehicle is at close range. Direction right. Range short. Projectile 6. AP. AP. That's our AP right there. Okay. Oh, so we have to move back to shoot? Got it, because this guy's in the way. I'm assuming taking out civilians would be bad. Move here and shoot. This does how much damage? 6. Yeah, do it. I guess we ram. Hold up. Does ramming move the target, I wonder? It does. Okay. Gatling gun. So I can't do that now. Understood. Okay. He's at 17 of 25. I'm at 23 of 24. So I took 1 damage from ramming. Civilian's turn. Why would you get closer? It doesn't have to go like this. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's like that. Okay. That hurt a lot. Well. Ramming would be my best bet. I can't get over to the other side of him now. Let's do that. I wonder if ramming him into the wall hits him for more. Didn't look like it. What range do I have with the Gatling gun? 2, 3 spaces. Alright, so maybe we move a little bit forward. That costs 4. 1, 2, 3. And then... oh, bam. Okay, he's at 9. I'm at 14. I don't like this at all. Oh. Oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Huh. Okay. Well, he's right in the middle. No, he's not. This does 6. If we stay in this lane, I assume that's like road change destroyed. Okay. I wonder if I could ram him over there. So that's -4 to get there. Shotgun. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, maybe. Okay. Oh, actually, a ram would finish him off anyway. Okay.
Another notch on the dash.
It wouldn't have got him in the right zone anyway.
Look what you done to my fenders.
Oh, that wasn't my fault.
We did it, Gia.
That's gonna
He's
cost me,
gone.
isn't it?
That was too easy. We need to get off.
Easy?
Now.
My car's nearly destroyed. Scrap metal, the material of choice of a gifted mechanic used to repair damaged vehicles. Well, I need it. All vehicles leaving Astoria Bay require an exit permit.
I got my papers. Verified this morning by...
All exit permits from before noon today are considered void. You'll have to acquire a new permit inside the terminal.
Look, maybe there is some other arrangement we can reach. I flash a clip of greenbacks underneath my outstretched expired permit. The guard looks unimpressed. Damn upper snobs. Too good for money.
Ma'am, that might fly where you're from, but not up here. You'll have to get a permit like everyone else. Now move. Wow.
He
Uncorruptible.
waves me on, and I drive towards an open... People mill about, laughing in the sun, but something's off. The world feels grainy and sluggish, like I'm wading through sand. I need to keep the girl close.
Skyline. Not a dark cloud in the sky or a black hat in the crowd, but my shoulders remain tense.
We're killing time in a sea of hard limbs, well-used pocket watches, and dull chatter, waiting for a permit. Bureaucracy moves slow in the uppers without the right type of love to grease the wheels.
Gia? Are you sure we can't take my briefcase? It's very important.
Better off out of sight than getting swiped in a pickpocket's hunting ground. See that? I nod and put a spotlight on an act I've played myself. A gal trips into a gentleman. The gentleman goes to help her. And the bag he's briefly forgotten about glides away in the hands of her partner.
Jeepers! Oh, that poor man. We should
do nothing. Right now, we keep our heads down and avoid bringing attention to ourselves.
Oh.
Look, no one's prying my stash open, and I've got an eye on the car. Besides, we'll be back in the Chimera in no time.
I don't know if I want to ride that car anymore. It's pretty busted.
Right. We're... what's the phrase? Staying low. I'm just worried because... oh, dear, look! Cotton clouds! Oh, I haven't had uppers candy in years.
The girl runs off.
So I'm not pressing a button there. It's like the voice lines are cut short after a little bit. Call after her, or let her enjoy herself. Yeah, let her enjoy herself.
She's like a bird from a cage. Bright eyes sparkle as she flits at every vendor between her and the cotton cloud stand.
Stow away on a ferry to the lowers. Cotton cloud.
The vendor sculpts pink and blue clouds for passengers in search of a sweet souvenir. Nellie looks ready to buy out the whole stand. The speakers call out names with far more cheer than they deserved. Dreamland, Nation's Crusade, and so on. None were ours. My neck itches at every careless shoulder bump and lingering eye. Nobody unusual, but the itch doesn't quit.
Okay.
The girl seems determined to stay obvious. We've still got time before the ferry leaves, but I growl as I give up my spot in line and beat feet after her. The girl's busy drilling the vendor about sugar to syrup ratios. I throw a look and she focuses on picking out a flavor. A stick of cotton later, I heard her back in line. Unfortunately, it hasn't moved. I let her get in a few sweet bites before I feed her something bitter. What did that scarred-up black hat want with you? Her face falls mid-bite. The pink cloud sags like a lead balloon.
I've thought of at least 5 different ways to explain it, but it's complicated.
We can handle
Usually
complicated.
I'd ask someone for advice, but he's not here.
Forcefully ask about the man chasing her.
You knew who that was. You'd seen him before. Who is he?
I don't know.
That wasn't your average tracker. He was big time. Someone you hire when there's no room for error. Someone with deep pockets is after you. And that black hat's not going to give up till he's finished the job. The girl's whole body gives up with a single deep breath. She seems almost relieved to spill the beans.
He's the reason I ran. I saw him at Olympus Park. I saw what he did.
And I'm guessing he didn't want any witnesses.
Gee, I don't know what he's going to do.
Nothing is what. Not while you're with me. She perks up at the small glint of hope and I give her a half-hearted smile. It's one thing to deal with a tracker, but if this guy is a hired killer too, I need to be more careful.
Briefcase.
Look, kid, I got shot at for you. I was told to expect a simple transport and now I'm stuck looking over my shoulder. You owe me a whole lot more than it's complicated. What's in the case?
I'm sorry. You're right. And I'm sorry you got shot at. It's my research. It's very important, but I don't know why anyone else would want it.
I give her a side eye. I need the whole picture, but all I'm getting is an unfinished canvas.
It's the well.
What about it? So a bodega sign falls off and disappears every now and then. Neighborhood's already coming to pieces anyhow.
It's expanding. Getting bigger. Stronger. It's going to get bad, Gia.
The well. Not a soul in the lowers would tell you that they want the well to stick around. Gravitational shifts are a pain, but to say it's getting bigger, growing, might be something there. This wouldn't be the first time the Heights sent some do-gooder down to create a problem and act the savior.
Really bad.
You're pulling my leg.
No, I swear, Gia, the car!
Great!
Minutes. I'd only taken my eyes off the car for a few damn minutes. Time stops long enough for me to catch the tail end. The glare of green lights, the lift of red-white metal, and the blur of a black hat. They took my car.
Gia! My research was in the car. What are we going to do?
We're going, now. Ferry's here. I know a place we can hide on board, but we gotta move.
But...
No buts, kid. Move. If they've got the car, we've got to assume they're on our tail. We stick to the plan. Get to the lowers and hole up somewhere safe. After that, we're gonna figure out how you're getting my car back.
Maybe now's the time to explain the research a little bit more in depth. $426 XP? Goodness. Alright. We got upgrades. Enforcer came along a lot. What does that give us? What's this? 1 ram action per turn. Ooh. That's kinda cool. And 1 AP for every 3 HP missing from max health. New combat action taunt. Force an enemy vehicle to attack only you for 1 round. And 1 HP each round. Dang, there's some good stuff here. Enforcer has come in hand, like I've seen a few conversations with that. Jump costs nothing. Bootleg turn. Spin 180 degrees so your weapons face opposite directions for 1 round. Okay. At the end of the turn, adjacent enemy vehicles receive the engine failure status effect. A vehicle affected by engine failure is forced to move backwards at the start of each of its turn. We've already got 1 point in Smooth Talker. What is this one? Light weapons apply ether drained to targets. I'm good with this. I think this is a great idea. Two ram actions? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, we can respec as well?
The hole is a barrenless refuge, rotting and hidden in a forgotten corner of the city. It offers sanctuary to every soul who finds freedom at the end of a gun or the bottom of a bottle. It is the safety of the shadows.
Oh, is this your hideout, Gia? It's like a pirate's cove or a raider's den.
She doesn't seem too upset anymore.
More like a sinkhole. Watch your step, kid. You'll sooner run into a back alley mugger than a swashbuckler out here.
So, what's next? We need to formulate a strategy.
My place. I need a drink. And you need to finish explaining what the hell got my car stolen.
The lowers. Open the stash. Shotgun, light weapon. A short-range shotgun that packs a punch. Get up close and personal. Equip this item to a vehicle to use it. Oh. Right, of course, our car got stolen. Okay. How do I get to my... Take item. Can't take item. Okay. Maybe later, perhaps?
Finally, the first drop of real sunshine all day.
Okay, so a lot of lore items. While the Joneses have their gilded wallpaper, all I have is a head full of some days. Unfortunately, dreams don't provide much of a view when your eyes are open. Okay, so little circles mean it's kind of just like flavor text. The diamonds are interactable.
The way she holds herself is too bright for my apartment, too colorful. Everything feels smaller, the space between the shrinking walls taken up by her testimony.
I've been tracking growth patterns around gravitational anomalies. The well's always been an unusual case. It goes through the occasional spike and ebb, but it's always stabilized, eventually. My colleagues and I, were supposed to meet and discuss what to do about the well, but I was late. I would have been inside already if it hadn't been for Professor Gardner. He discovered something was wrong first. He tried to get me away, and because of me, he...
She trembles, leaving the unspoken sound of a falling body to echo off the walls.
There was an explosion. Everything burned so fast. I wanted to help, but Professor Gardner wasn't moving. That's when I saw him, the black hat. And then he saw me. I ran as fast as I could. Didn't have time to take anything else but the notes I had on me.
That's a hell of a story. So a professional killer snuck into the Heights and blew up a building just to get his mitts on you and your research. And you have no idea why.
I truly don't. Please, you have to believe me.
You might want to, again, tell us about the
Your kind
research.
have been coming down here for years. They do some tests, make a big spectacle of themselves, and conclude that it's mostly harmless. Nothing more than clouds or a bad storm.
That's the thing. It should be nothing more than a cloud or a storm. For crying out loud, it's not Jupiter's red spot. Something is causing it to persist and expand.
It was just a pause, a moment where I hold back a lifetime of cynicism and disappointment. But she hears it like I'm filling the room with air raid sirens.
You live in a flying city, Gia. A city kept alive with technology so foreign 80 years ago that we'd be like gods to our grandparents. It's solvable.
Your colleagues, tell me about them.
They were brilliant scientists, Gia. All of them. And bright and hopeful.
She holds back the grief by roaming the room with her eyes, latching onto every detail and yet ignoring every bit of it.
And they were kind. Alistair, Professor Gardner, especially. He always looked out for me. Even when I first showed up. 16-year-old with a half-packed suitcase and too many questions. He always tried to help. Right to the end.
You're in the lowers, as requested and paid for. What were you planning once you got here?
First, I thought I'd have to find a place to live, of course. I have some money,
The girl goes paler than the moon in a crystal bath. A moment of clarity, and a possible lifetime of hopelessness.
It was in my case. All of it. I have nothing.
She looks up at me, eyes suddenly welling into baby blue pools that flood the dwindling room.
I don't have anyone I can ask for a loan. Everyone's... They're dead. All of them. He killed them. And now he's followed me here. He won't stop, will he? He's going to find me again. And I won't be able to fix the well, and...
Snap her out of it or reassure her?
Hey, kid. Look at me. You're smart. You'll figure something out. You just... Listen. I'll talk to someone who could help, but I need you to focus. Those goons stole my car and your briefcase. And right now, you might be the only real lead I have.
What can I do? I told you everything I know.
Not everything.
Ask her about traveling incognito. Ask if she has any enemies. Ask how Black Hat found her.
He called you by your name. We're looking at someone who's done his research. Or someone who's got something personal on you. Got any enemies up there?
No!
You sure? You didn't piss off some other brainiac with a better showing at the science fair?
No.
You running from family? Some bigwig who made a pass at you? Jilted husband?
I'm not. I've never been... married? I don't have the time. Or the interest. But even if I did, I haven't had any gentleman callers. Or really met any gentleman. Aside from Professor Gardner, of course, but he doesn't count. Not in that way.
Ask about Gardner.
This Professor Gardner's come up a few times. Who is he?
Oh, Professor Gardner, Alistair Gardner, was one of the first people recruited to the Helicene Institute. He's one of their spokesmen, too. He even oversaw my application. The other adjudicators were reluctant. Everyone else was so much more senior, and older, too. But Alistair fought for me. He called my skills and my desire for a better world a brilliant ambition. He helped look after me during my stay at Olympus Park. It helps that he supervised the lab that I worked in.
Something doesn't add up. Most of us will never see the Heights, let alone Olympus Park. How'd someone like him get inside?
I don't know. Must have broken in. Or stolen access? Disguised himself, maybe? But you can't just stroll through. I had to go through an extensive vetting process to even be allowed to visit.
So he's found you twice. Once in the Heights, and then again after hiding with Mr. Blanc. He'll probably track you down here, too.
You think?
She starts to retreat back into her shell. Damn it. I was just getting somewhere. If I'm going to get anything useful out of this, I gotta give her something to latch onto. Hey, look at me. This chump isn't getting away with this. I'm going to take care of him. Going to get my car and your briefcase back.
In-car combat.
Really?
It's a matter of personal and professional pride. I don't like when people mess with what's mine. Just stay here and don't touch anything. I'll be back soon.
Wait! I'm going with you.
Yeah, go on.
Can you keep your head down?
Before you say no... Oh, of course, yes! And I'll be extra careful while you do your smuggling.
Way I see it, this pursuer of yours has a knack for finding you. If I keep you close, he'll find us.
So, I'm bait? That's so exciting! It's just like in the comics, though you'd be the bad guy and I might have a different dress, something more flowy perhaps, and thank you, Gia. I won't let you down, I promise.
Okay, but first I need to see a gal about a car. And Press is already gonna be in a bad enough mood when she hears about the car. She doesn't need me ambushing her with this bundle of trouble too. Press Carter is the only person in the hole who could sell me something with 4 repulsors and a steering wheel. Only one issue. I'm broke. Fortunately, I have something more valuable to her than a
Coleman
wad of
Hawkins
cash.
record. Limited edition Coleman Hawkins record. Cress's favorite musician. Okay.
If there's anything that can soften bad news and a steep ask from Cress, it's fresh vinyl with a smooth baritone. I second guess leaving the girl idle in my room. She's the curious kind that could find trouble with her eyes closed and feet tied.
Wait, didn't we say she's coming with?
I don't live like royalty, but I got a few shabby creature comforts around. Maybe it's enough to keep the girl's hands busy.
Alright, let me see if I can get this shotgun out of here. Still not, huh? She is missing vehicle. Oh. So we can't carry it on our person. We can only carry it. I see. We can only carry it in a car. Oh, now I've got to give her something to keep her occupied. Comics.
Try one of these. Cloud Captain never fails to cheer me up.
Oh, thanks, Gia.
She starts to flip through the pages as I leave, her eyes landing longer on the page with Cloud Captain's devilish smile.
Cress's auto body. Alright, let's see what we can get for a record. Change vehicles. You cannot change your crew or vehicles while away from the hole.
Cress? The hole doesn't ask much of its residents. Stay quiet, don't draw attention, find comfort in the dark. Despite growing up in Aether Iron in the Undercity, Cress Carter refused to abide. From behind a junker made more of rust than steel, two faintly glowing points rise. Cress appears, pale, milky eyes already wary and fixed to joust.
Where's my baby, 8-Shot?
The low, angry rumble of the island's Aether generators shake the floor in protest of their nature-defying feat. I hope it stifles the sound of my pulse. This is news I don't want to break.
Disarm the situation first. Good roll.
Yeah, about that. Is that a combustion engine you're working on? It's practically an antique.
Mr. Thompson's been holding on to this thing since he first moved here. Left her to me when he passed. She's not much now, but a few more tons of elbow grease, and she'll sing.
She stretches her prosthetic arm and tilts her head, analyzing the jagged edges of this car-shaped hunk of rust like puzzle pieces she can rearrange and solve. She's distracted, mind somewhere free and happy, when I bring her back down. Cress, I got some bad news. The car's gone. I let my guard down.
You lost it? You here then to beg for your life?
I need help getting it back. An iceberg lugged 3,000 miles from the North Pole and thrown in the corner wouldn't have made this room any colder. Cress, Look, I don't come empty-handed. Here, found this on one of my jobs.
You think you can bribe me with a Coleman Hawkins? Damn. Okay, I'm listening.
She's still out there. My guess is White Street. The thief was after something in a hidden compartment, and they won't get it open without help.
A hidden compartment? You mean the glove box?
I'm listening for an apology, Gia. That wasn't just your car. It was hours, days of my blood, sweat, and tears to make it work.
You think I don't feel bad enough as is? I'm sorry, Cress. It's this job I'm on. This client, some hotshot's after her. Same punk who took the car.
Apology accepted, if you get our baby back.
Oh, there is an autoplay button.
Now, this job. I thought you were taking things easy still. Honestly, surprised you found work at all. It's only
Work's
a
been
year since you
scarce.
left
The
town.
client's
How you holding
off.
Not
Change
right
subjects.
now, Cress. I just want to stay focused, find my car. I bet by now she's in the hands of some White Street chop shop. I need your help, Cress.
2 favors then. A car, and I assume a lead in White Street.
Her eyes go distant. She never told me who she lost when White Street's Baron executed his last purge, but she disappeared for a week afterwards. She pulls out a pencil, scribbling a symbol on an old stale coffee filter
North White Street Harbor, Pier 9. Say I sent you. You'll find some Aetherians who can help. Maybe. As for the car, got a lemon out back. Not much, but it's a start. Bring it around.
I'll take a
and maybe
lemon.
I can get it working. Take these repair kits too, in case you get in a scrap.
All right. Rusty lemon car. Okay. Take.
Thanks, Cress.
Yeah. Also, Gia, don't be an ass. I'll hear about it.
One hand-drawn Aether rat symbol added to group pockets. Claw-looking symbol given to you by Cress. Repair vehicles. Paint job. Stash. So, hang on one sec. Workshop. Change vehicle parts. Scrap parts. Interesting. She's working on her own arm. Fair. Back to the hole.
I'd left the kid to get some rest. I returned to find her stainless shoes performing a precarious balancing act on my chair while her hands twirl the wall crank. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, Gia! I'm not used to having time on my hands, and I couldn't help but notice your plant wasn't getting enough light. I adjusted the height, and it should get up to 10% more exposure. I hope that was all right.
Next time, ask. Anyway, got transport and a lead. Let's head out.
Already?
We need to move fast if we even want a chance of finding my car and your briefcase in one piece. Best bet? We start with White Street.
Why there? Is it a smuggler thing?
It's a hunch. White Street's whole business is sanitation and recycling. You need something disposed of on the down low? That's where you go.
I'm gonna go back here first. Now I should be able to get this, yeah? Hey, okay. Good. Travel to the city. Repair vehicles. 16 health? Oh, I missed my car. Customize parts. You can change the parts equipped in your vehicles in the garage. Select any vehicle to view its parts. Select any slot. View a list of all of your matching parts. You can upgrade your parts by spending currency to improve their stats. Upgrading the garage gives you access to higher tiers. You can also give your vehicle a new coat of paint. Select different colors and crest to see how they look. Alright. Oh, it's got pistols already. Stock repulsors. Sell price. Repulsors give us RAM. A basic engine that's light but not powerful. Suitable for smaller vehicles. Heart map. Oh. Undercarriage weapon. Storage slot. Give me the shotgun. Okay. We have no weapon back there. No armor. No storage. I see. Okay. Not super well equipped, this one. Where do I buy parts from is the question.
Gia. Both hands on the wheel.
Scrap parts. Ah, that's to get rid of parts. Scrap store. Stash. Change vehicle color. Pink. And blue. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. And that's about all we can do here for now. Alright. Goodness, that's a map, alright. Follow the Aether Rat lead. We don't have a lot of choice right now.
I don't believe in vengeful spirits. If they existed, White Street would have been torn from the sky in retribution for its decades of war. Instead, it stays floating to spite the dead, a withered shell of its former glory.
Why? Is something wrong?
Where would I find the time, kid? Or the heart to fill your head with graves of ash, islands on fire in the night, the thunder of war in the skies? That was years ago. Not yet.
Select the location on the map to view details. Oh. Only a few things are selectable. North White Street Harbor. That is it. Alright, that's where we're going. We get a random fight. We sure do.
Halt! The roads are closed until the demonstration is over. Exit your vehicle
Bummer.
and line up for the parade.
Oh, yeah, a parade! Let's go.
If you do not comply, you will be arrested.
Fine. I needed to stretch my legs anyhow. Like a dove on an updraft, the girl flutters off as soon as her heels hit the street, following the music and fanfare to the nearby parade. Hey, I said stay close!
Wowzers. I haven't been to one of these since I was young. Father took me to several, but those weren't as, serious. Where are the floats? The clowns? They're just soldiers. Are all parades in the lowers like this?
Just like this? No. Each baron has their own flavor of showboating to distract from how bleak life is down here. White Street's just eager to march and flash their guns around.
Something big must be going on. Do you know what's happening?
I'm not sure what this is. White Street has been bleeding territory, money, and men for over a decade in its wars with the surrounding barons. This should be a funeral march,
Scope out surroundings.
not a celebration.
Heck of a roll.
Through a hail of ticker tape, I swerve past a waving arm to get a better look at the line of soldiers. Spotless uniforms, polished guns, a show of strength that White Street hasn't been able to afford in years. When did they fill their war chest? The cries of support echo emptily. The banners flow without enthusiasm. Like stone pushed through a sieve, the crowd forces out cheers for a devil clad in white.
Is that the Baron of White Street? He must be really popular.
That's Eli Tillingast. Calls himself the General. They cheer because if they don't...
Burn the tyrants!
Goodness. Yep. I'm sorry.
One hot blast of light was all it took to disappear a crowd, stunning onlookers like a twisted magic trick. Instead of applause, cries of panic and a stampede of feet clap the pavement, while a putrid smell fills the air.
Oh,
My
God.
gut twists as it fights every reckless impulse to run. A few onlookers run from the scene. My feet are 2 steps after them before my senses yank me by the shoulders. Eli Tillinghast doesn't tolerate desertion from anyone. The crowd seconds from dissolving into a frenzied swarm. If I don't grab the kid and move, we're going to get trampled flat. However, we're saved by an unlikely savior.
Hold!
The Baron of White Street stands, gloved hand extended. Despite fear and panic, the crowd obeys, frozen in place by a gentle, assuring gesture.
Let the procession continue.
The music starts back up, and the world moves on Eli's command. Coerced cheers rush to fill terrified silence, while marching boots blot out the scorched earth.
The days where White Street bled tirelessly to save a debaucherous world have come to an end. We will bleed no longer. Our enemies will tremble before a weapon they cannot resist, a weapon they cannot overcome. We will demand our rightful place in the sun and rid the shadow of chaos from the lowers. We are just. We are strong. We are unsullied.
He pumps his fist and the crowd answers with a deafening cheer. With all eyes back on the General and his grisly procession, I look for Nellie.
Well, there's Nellie there.
It's only a second, but I spot a glint of metal and the curve of a black brim that resembles a scarred-up bastard. I go for my gun, but he disappears like campfire smoke in the night. Did he spot us? Or am I jumping at ghosts? I scan the whole street. Nothing. Not a hint of the black hat or my car. I decide not to mention it to the kid. After what happened, I'm jumpy enough for the both of us.
It's just a giant hole where a crowd used to be. Jeez.
Oh, no. That weapon Fred Aether wasn't to ever. Oh, Gia, those people. Those poor people.
You recognize it? What the hell was that thing, Nellie?
It was never supposed to get out. Never.
She buries herself
Is
in
that
her
what
hands,
she's been
breathing
researching?
hard, wishing with every strained muscle that this nightmare would end. A part of me wants to join her.
I can't stay here, Gia. We have to go.
We can't. Not without attracting serious attention. You saw what happened. If we get caught sneaking out, we'll get shot.
Gia, please.
The kid's bloodless face moves me to glance down the procession line. The tail end's in sight, but the miserable sound from the girl has me second-guessing how long her nerves will hold.
Push for an answer. Make a run for it. That's a bad roll.
All right, kid. Stay close. This ain't gonna be easy.
Uh-oh.
The stench of burnt flesh wafts over clouds of dust and stale wind. My stomach turns over on itself, trying to hide from the stink, begging me to flee. We just need to make it back to the car. A guard lurks past where we parked, his stark white pressed uniform darkening the street around him.
Hey! Where you two going?
I grip Nellie's wrist tight and lurch forward, ready to sprint. The girl stumbles into me, making us look like a drunk set of dance partners. Damn it! Run, kid! The young guard hesitates, and I spear tackle him faster than a Coney Island roller coaster. I've got him on the ground, fist raised, when he screams.
Please!
The soldier, if you could call him that, can't be more than 18. His eyes screw shut in fear, and he lifts his palms out, pleading for mercy.
Knock him out. Damn.
As I swing my fist down, his eyes pop, and his head twists to the side. I hit asphalt instead of flesh, and we both howl. Mine a cry of pain, his a cry for the cavalry.
Uh-oh.
Hurry!
I look up and see Nellie pointing wildly at a herd of stampeding White Street guards. Damn it, kid, I know. Gunfire peppers the fenders of the cars around us as I leap
Oh
off the
wow.
boy and scramble
We're in
in
big
after Nelly.
trouble.
Anarchy spotted. Orders are they'll be dealt
Car
with.
combat. Avoid damaging them. Hitting civilians will increase your crew's heat level. Got it. 8 health, 6 health. Alright. And I can ram. I can ram twice even. Pistol. Shotgun. -2. 8, 6. Okay. You're done, son. Move up and turn. Survive 5 rounds to lose them or eliminate them. I see. We have a small problem. If I eliminate the one on the left, it's gonna fall back into this civilian here. Oh, well. Never mind. New enemy at the end of this round. A taxi driver. 23 health. No, wait, 4 health. Why would you do that? Damn. Okay, well. 4 health on the civilian. Okay. Five. Double ram. That civilian will be fine. Okay. How much health do I have now? 11. Let's move over to here. Oh, why would you go there? No, I think that's okay. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so 3 damage. He has 4 health. Alright. Piece of cake. No heat gain from civilians either.
For now, reinforcements will show up if we don't go.
I wonder if there's any on foot combat as well. If it's all car based. Caltrops, undercarriage weapon. Sick. Short, AoE small, AP cost 2, projectile damage 1. Scrap metal, alright. You can stay there, right? Oh, maybe not. It says your stash, but I don't know if that's actually your stash or not.
Enough distance passes that ash and screams and a bright hot light start fading into a bad memory.
Vehicles that
Nelly
take
breaks the silence.
damage during combat can be
Is White
repaired
Street
afterwards using
always
repair
this
kits.
Awful?
Often enough. White Street's never shied away from putting down opposition with violence. Never heard of them using a weapon
Need
like
to go
that,
to a
though.
garage.
If those were their people, he's supposed to be the Baron. Isn't he supposed to listen to their concerns? What about due process?
Look, kid. It might work that way upstairs, but not here. The only word that matters down here is the Barons, and in White Street, the chain of command's everything. If Eli says we're going to war, you either fall in line, or you're an enemy.
One might have been bad, but the others were simply calling for peace. Where's the harm in that?
White Street tried the whole peace thing a few years ago. Someone blew them to bits during peace talks. That's not something they'll ever forget.
That's cool. Aether Iron. I still don't have a release date. Let me check the document here. Nope, no exact release date. Exclamation mark Aether. Go ahead and wishlist it. And if you click the link, it'll help me out a lot as well. And there's a demo available as well. But yeah, no exact release date yet. But so far, it's looking pretty solid. That's a decent game. Very cool. Car combat.